A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for my YouTube channel. Let's get started for our discussing with you all. As you know, this recordings to me is front of your eyes where if you start for the whatever kinds of works to do that is a very compulsory in your lives. That is a going from the directions. There are a lot of people as a getting from the directions, but you should not doing the works or well defined or works. That's why don't become in our lives. Whatever the people thinks our minds and whatever kinds of things that is a very compulsory in your lives. How to be deduct that's your the sacrifice and then after in your lives that's why whatever he works to do that is a very compulsory how to be focusing power as a going from the develops. Whatever kinds of study to that is a very compulsory and on the basis of the concentrations concentrate the focus on the study on the basis of getting the direction has to do the works. That's why we want to be works to the well. So anybody has questions not before times as a making strong. Every people as a going for the practice and consistency whatever kinds of works to do that's why making strong. If you start for the practice each and every day consistency and direction disciplines are the works. That's why you want to be success in your lives. I repeat and again, if you practice and disciplines, that's why consistency has to do the works. That's why you want to be become in your lives. So if you know that it's whatever kinds of the thinkings as you know lives for the anybody has times we what kinds of things and vibes. So not things about a negative. If you know that it's negative things, there are a lot of a problem just we are create now. So if you start for the each and every day, so positive thinkings, that's why is a positive as a make in your whole your lives or the biggest problems as a lot of the problem to face. So it means that I say you should try to that and how much practices, how much getting the directions, in which direction do you do the works to do that, and how to be works to consistency. This is that works to be happy to focus now. That's why I want to be become in our lives. Anybody has people not a before times as a strong, as a not a before times as a mentality and very mentally very strong. It means that each and every day these people has here to then after making strong. In the same way you should start for the getting the directions. If you start for each and every day consistency works to do that. Suppose I hope that I want to be a crack on the CACS examinations. This is a very important in this biggest examinations as a very important point as a consistency. Whatever kinds of work to do this, you should not a consistency works to that. That's why don't become in our lives. I hope that this is a my going for experience as I say this is not a says about with you. So that's all for now. Thank you everyone. Whatever I say, you follow me, that's why I want to succeed.